back, and we are back like we never left. I mean, even if we can left for a little bit, but we are back again, and I hope each one of you are doing good because I'm doing good. I mean, sorry, things were happening in my life, so I needed to take a little bit break and you know take care of things. But we're here again. Thank you for staying with us. And before we continue, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe so you can continue to see every other thing that we post from now on. On today's episode, we are going to be talking about authenticity, being authentic. I feel like this is something that I have been having in my mind for the past few weeks, and I was like, the first time we are going to be back again, I need to talk about this topic. When we think about being authentic, I feel like most of the time we have heard the word so many times from people that we look up to, from celebrity, from public figure, from content creator. So many people are saying, be just yourself, be authentic, do this and do that. And most of the time, I feel like when we do that is when we are trying to follow our path, achieve our dreams and goals, and climbing, honestly, in any kind of level, depending on where you are in your life and what you are trying to achieve. But today I want to talk it in a different way. In a world where everybody is got to be authentic, everybody is got to be who they are and to feel free to express themselves. I feel like I've been lying to myself in a way. Because when I think about being authentic, I think about being fully me without having the fear of someone else judging me. Because in this world again, when we are required and we are told to be authentic, means whatever that is, whatever that may look like, nobody has the right to judge you on it. Nobody has the right to cancel you just because you want to live your life and be the person that you feel like you are meant to be. But often I feel like as a Christian, in a way, personally, and this is something that I have to be honest with myself, in a way I haven't been authentic to myself, to my value, and to just be able to say that I'm Christian. And when I say this is the way that I live my life, the way that I express myself, my value, sometimes I feel scared to tell people what my value are. Sometimes I feel scared in this world where everybody is required and encouraged to be themselves. When it comes to being a Christian and putting out there your value and what you stand for, what you believe in, that's when I feel like it becomes a problem. In my heart, I kind of feel scared of people canceling me just because I don't believe in the same thing that they believe in. I feel scared to be the person that I feel like I'm called to be as a Christian just because I feel like I'm going to offend somebody. Which, let me just remind you, it's crazy because I'm doing everything and I'm trying as much as I can not to offend somebody with my value, with what I believe in, with what I stand for. But those other person are living their life, even if that life may not be what I believe in, may not be what I my value or my point of view, but just so I can give them that space. I give them the space to be themselves and express themselves without them feeling like I'm there to judge. That's what I'm working on. But when it comes to me now, I don't want to live my life publicly because we say most of the time, like, okay, it's out of social media. We don't have to, as a Christian, you don't have to do things on social media for people to know that you're a Christian. But then again, it's like in this day and age that we are in, so many things people see them on social media. So many people get saved. So many people get in the wrong things by being on social media. Why should I not use my platform? Why should I not use what I have to spread my value, to spread what I believe in without the fear of being judged just because I believe in things that you don't believe in? Because I stand for things that you don't stand for. When I, on the other hand, give you the space to be who you are without judging you and trying to be like, okay, I may not believe in what you believe in, I may not stand for what you stand for, but I'll give you that space. I will respect where you are and I will respect you as a person. So why not should we not just try to live ourselves, live our life why not try to be authentic and live our life without us as a Christian being judged, without feeling the fear of being judged for what we are, for what we stand for, and saying that loudly, just like everybody else in the world are saying what they are and what they believe in. Why not just be you? And it's hard because I feel like most of the time I'm like, I don't want to offend somebody, I don't want to offend some. But the moment, every time I'm thinking about not offending somebody, other people are living their life, even if that life may not be something that I believe and like, but they're just living their life and be their authentic self. So why no? Why should I kujifunga just for somebody else, just so that I don't offend somebody else? And with that comes things like I don't drink. With my faith, with my belief, I don't drink. There are things that I don't do. I don't go clubbing. I tend to not be in places where I feel like my faith and my value are not appreciated, where my faith and my value won't be standing right. Any place where I feel like everything that I believe in will be zigzag, I live. And sometimes it kind of makes me wonder if I show who I am, if I show fully what I'm called for, what I live for, if I will get canceled. If I will maybe as someone who, for those who know me or anybody who knows I as a content creator, sometimes like I don't want to show too much of my faith so that I can get brand partnership, so that I can be put in certain place, so that I can have certain deals, certain campaigns. And the moment you just show what you are and what you believe in, it's like, oh, we don't stand for. So now we become this thing that you should not talk about. I know it can be hard in a world where everybody is called and required to be themselves. When we as Christian try to show we are identified as judgmental, as people who think they're righteous. Oh my gosh, I'm not. I'm not righteous. Like I struggle with my flaws and my sins. People who knows me, my friends, my family, people who are close to me that I share with my struggles know that I'm not perfect. And never in the Bible there is a place where they will say that you need to be perfect. It says comes as you are. With your struggles, with your flaw, but being authentic. Because the moment you are authentic as a Christian, that's where the Holy Spirit comes, help you, and guide you, and stand with you, and trying to see you get better every day. But you need to be able to be authentic. Being authentic as a Christian. Be you as a Christian. Then when I say be you as a Christian, doesn't mean, oh, I'm sinning, so that's my nature. I'm trying to be authentic. No. Being authentic and declaring out loud who you are, what you believe in. What are you called to do in this world? Because as a Christian, I believe we all are disciples in our own way, in our own kind of space and place that we are put in. And I feel like as someone who do social media a lot, I will be able to do discipleship and everything and trying to spread the gospel through what I do the most, through what I spend time the most in. And that when I'm off social media is with people that I am with, my friends, my family, and everybody around me. But when I'm on social media, I will do that through what I do every day, through what I post every day. And today I'm praying and begging you, just like me, to be able to leave that comfort zone and trying not to be afraid of getting canceled just for standing for what you believe in, for being authentic, as everybody says, being authentic Christian. Yes, you have your values, stand on them. It may be hard in this world where you feel like being a Christian, standing for what you believe in is like it's old news. But as a Christian, you know where the Lord have took you from, and where you are today is different. So why not spread that gospel? Why not spread that good news so everybody else around you can be also saved? As I said, it won't be easier in this world where we are called so many things except who we are. It will be hard. But I'm praying and hoping that today you take the decision of taking another step of being authentic as a Christian, of living your truth, standing on what you believe in, even when the world sees you as something is bad, even when people are calling you names just for being you. People will call you names just because you will be called boring. You will be called so many things just because you don't vibe with so many things that everybody is around you vibe with. I don't know how many times I had to accept that I'm different. I'm called. I have a calling and I'm called in this world for a purpose. I'm in this world for a purpose and I want to be the person that I'm called for, the person that I'm meant to be. And the person that I'm meant to be, the person that I'm called to be, is not a person from this world. I'm a disciple. I'm here to spread the gospel as much as I can with whatever with whatever that I have. And what I have right now is this phone and the camera where I can say action. Let me start preaching and be myself with what I do, how I talk, the people that I interact with every day. And today I'm asking you to be authentic. That maybe when you go to school, show the people around you, other students, who you are, what you believe. You don't know who might be saved. At work, show your colleagues who you are. As a Christian, what do you believe in? What do you stand for? You don't know, maybe that person needed to see you as yourself as a Christian to be saved, to move from one place to another. Around your friends, be authentic you as a Christian. Show them who you are. And the people that are meant to be in your life, they will accept you with what you have. And the Lord will change you because we don't choose people. We don't choose who to save. The Lord is the one who does it. You just spread the gospel, and the Lord chooses how to do his own thing. But you need to take that step. And that step in spreading the gospel is by being you, being authentic as a Christian. Stand what you believe in, stand for what you have in your heart as a Christian, and portray that into the world. And let the Lord do his work. I know it can be hard in this world. I know it can be tough, especially as a young person, when you feel like everybody's they are just living their own life, they are trying to live their best life. Which between me and you, having Christ is more than anything that you could ever ask for. Having Christ in your life is peaceful and is so much better than any money somebody could ever give you. Because that will never give you peace. But having the Lord will give you peace. Thank you for watching. Comment, share, subscribe, and tell me what you want to see next. What is the next episode topic do you want us to talk about?